Yep, yesterday I was filming to Ichthyosaurs for a review, and I had a pleasant surprise at my regular PNSO package from China, delayed by 2 weeks, but here nonetheless. So let's get ripped into it. Raptor claw. It's a pretty standard size package. Well, when I say standard, I mean these are pretty common. Although the packaging does actually take up about 2 inches of the actual box within. I've been waiting for you for a month now. Look at that box. Right, I'm here at the regular. Would have done this sooner, except there was a bit of drama here. There was a pigeon flying about. Oh no. I will be uploading that video shortly. Right, here we have the new specimen, and even from the get-go that is just amazing. Now this box is a bit creased from where I shipped it, but that's alright. Connor the Torvosaurus. Fame is inconsequential. Nice. Look at that artwork there. Something else worthy of framing. With the piano stand as usual. Careful when you're doing this, there are spines here. Right, here we have the PNSO Torvosaurus. Torvosaurus means savage lizard, and you can see why. This specimen would have been about 10 meters long, maybe even more. Lived during the late Jurassic, well, mid-late Jurassic, around 165 to 148 million years ago. Lived in North America in the Morrison Formation, which is one of the best studied fossil sites on the planet. The Torvosaurus was a Megalosaurid, a more ancient family of theropods, and usually gets confused with other Allosaurid species. And yes, the Torvosaurus did share its environment with Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus and Saurophaganax. The specimen range of the Torvosaurus was pretty widespread, even in Gondwana. I'm guessing that was before the split of the continents. Yeah, remains have been found in Africa and South America. Same applies with Allosaurus, but Allosaurus remains have been found in Africa. The Torvosaurus coexisted with other large theropods, that includes Ceratosaurus, Allosaurus, Saurophagonax, but I've said that previously. In a Serengeti-like environment, it's kind of like jackals, hyenas, and lions contemporarily. Like the overwhelming majority of theropods in that day, Torvosaurus had a large head with bladed teeth, short, three-fingered arms, stout legs, and a long tail. Now, unlike Allosaurus, these arms were far more muscular, far more clawed, and that suggests a high degree of functionality. The Megalosaurids, known from Megalosaurus, the first described dinosaur, started out as medium-sized predators, then increased in size. Now this was a trend throughout the Mesozoic, and this form would be recurrent. The Allosaurids, which it lived alongside, would follow the same course through the decline of the Megalosaurids. Those remaining would evolve into the Spinosaurids, which eventually would become extinct around the Turonian stage. Unlike the Allosaurids of its day, the Torvosaurus had a very large head, elongated, almost bordering on a T-Rex quality, but the fenestrae was actually more dilated, thus lighter. Now, while these jaws not as powerful as the Tyrannosaurids, they did have some potential ability to consume bone, and coexistence with other large theropods do indicate a different feeding strategy, especially when you look at the arms. Now, flat-bladed teeth are the most common thing among theropods at that time. Now, large prey like sauropods were a common choice. Allosaurus has been known to rip at prey with an axe-like motion. Ceratosaurus with the elongated teeth would have gone for smaller prey, or would have like scavenged. But this design structure of the skull, that combined with these grasping arms, indicates a very different approach. The theory has suggested that Torvosaurus would have actually ripped apart, dismembered these sauropods. And given the large size, it could have easily tackled large sauropods. Okay, let's review this model. I love this coloration. It's got a nice slate, grey, blue. Yeah, that indicates a arid environment, which it did live in. I love these scaled bristles around there, and these osteoderms that run along the body. Connor here comes with an adjustable jaw. Look at that palate, that's nice. The design of the teeth are just brilliant. The eyes are a kind of green-yellow, positioned on the side. Now, pretty much all theropods around that time had eyes on the side of their heads, and they didn't need to like focus in depth like raptors, because their prey was so large and slow moving. At that size, Torvosaurus like didn't really need to chase them; it could just like, you know, follow through with them. We have this nice rusty sandy coloration, which breaks up the patterning of the whole body. I love this pinkish shade here on this cream sandy underside, and that leg detailing there is just brilliant, and the length of that tail is just impressive. And yeah, you see that same hue at the end, similar to the PNSO, Allosaur and Carcharodontosaurus. But I want to have a look at them arms. Oh yeah, the detail here is clearly emphasized. It's clear that these claws had some function here, though I don't exactly want to imagine what they would have been used for exactly in life, like when it got hold of the prey. I love this lip detailing here. And there's the there's a partial lipping here, which is great. Indicates a more primitive aspect of the Tetanurus. And yes, you've got a tongue here, which doesn't, like, stick out. I've got to say, right, this is actually one of my favourite models so far. Okay, I must say I'm pretty disappointed by the scalation, but still, them two together look absolutely impressive. All the Allosaurus here looks taller, when really it should be Connor here, who should be much taller. Maybe around 4 to 2 meters, even more so. That colour variation is just absolutely incredible. Yeah, disappointment in terms of scalation, but the quality of the model is a must. Congratulations once again, PNSO, for your quality. Well, not as large as the T-Rex, the Torvosaurus was, as far as we know, the largest theropod in the region. Definitely a force to contend with, and not something I want to be around.
I like it.
It's a Torvosaurus, it's a late Jurassic theropod. Yeah,
Like Torvosaurus.
Torvosaurus means savage lizard.
Cool. Are the dots, are they accurate?
Pretty much, it was a more primitive theropod before T-Rex, so I'd say, yeah. No plumage or anything.
I like it. It's pretty cool. Its eye looks rather small compared to the rest of the body. Is it large in nature?
About over 10 meters long.
Nice camouflage. Yes. Yeah, it looks really nice. Wonderfully detailed on the spine.
Very cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah. Opinion on it?
Yes.
Madness. Madness.
Where? Your opinion?
What, on the dinosaur?
Yes.
I like it a lot. I like the colours. I don't know much about dinosaurs myself, but he looks very ferocious. He looks very vicious.
The name?
I like the stance. It looks like he's about to pounce on something, and I like that.
I wondered if the elongated snout was prey specific.
You know what?
It does look longer than a T-Rex.
You've actually made a very good point there. Most predators in the Morrison Formation had shorter snouts.
Yeah.
And yeah, like this form is actually like recurrent throughout evolutionary history.
Okay.
And this is more a primitive design. But this form would like go on in the earlier, the mid and later Cretaceous, up until the point of T-Rex, but Torvosaurus had these larger, more functional hands.
Nice.
The eye looks rather small compared to the rest of the body. Is it large in nature?
About over 10 meters long.
That's impressive.
Thanks again for watching, guys. I did need to get out of here. It was really noisy around here, and it still is, even while I film right now. And to mention, I got, well, I didn't get it right. It's a desk I had lying around in the hallway. It's from an ex. It's a makeup table, like it was going nowhere, so I decided to put a better use toward it. So anyway, I've got that out of the way. There's another specimen coming in about maybe 2 weeks or so, and tomorrow there's an event going on where I live, and I'm going to be doing a vlog about that. And plus I'll have another specimen maybe tomorrow or maybe Monday, so stay tuned for that. Alright you lot, take care, I'll see you soon.